What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your August 2020 reading. This is going to be a general reading for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's not going to resonate with all of you guys, so definitely check out your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus, okay? Yeah, let's get into this. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me at shesbybytarot@gmail.com. Please look at my About tab first. You've got menu of services with pricing, all of that. Figure out what you want and drop me a line, okay? Okay. Cancer. So we just kind of got out of the heaviness of what can be your season. Your season can be heavy for a lot of people, right? We're dealing with emotions. On top of that, we just dealt with eclipse season. I mean, you guys had 2 new moons, which is very rare, right? It happens, but not a whole lot. Now, with all of this shifting, right? Because eclipses for me a lot of times can feel like towers, like tower moments. A lot of times there's just big changes that can be sporadic and unexpected. We don't really know what to make of the moment. And for you guys, what feels like happened is you guys have come through in a huge like transformation mode, which is really, really interesting because as we are in Leo season, we are dealing with your second house stuff, right? So your value, money, possessions, finances, that type of thing. And in terms of that, I will say there's opportunity here. There's a lot of opportunity for growth here. You guys do have a Page of Pentacles, which is popping up here. So that's really, really good. You also have what at the bottom of the deck is the Sun. So this is the unseen energy, which is all about light, right? And it's funny we get it in this season. This is Leo energy. This is about light. This is about exposure. This is about happiness, victory, implying that we've, come over some type of a hurdle. So no matter what you've just come out of or are currently coming through, things are going to, they appear that they will be looking up, but it's going to be important for you to start moving again. And I say that because you start out here with Death card, Strength, and 4 of Swords. Now, it's obvious to me that through all of this stuff going on, there's something that was lost in the shuffle, right? Death card comes when we see it. It's one of those things, like, so what sets it apart, like from, say, a tower is always unexpected. It happens, it comes, and it leaves just as happy, or just as fast as it comes, right? The Death card is something that we kind of see, coming slowly. It's a slowly. And look at, even in terms of seeing it coming, you see how, like, you can see the vision, right? In this cloaked character. So, the death and the rebirth, this is the death of something that you've seen coming. And with the Strength following it afterwards, I get the feeling that this has not been easy. So whether this is something that you cut off or maybe another person cut off, whatever it is, we can't deny the fact that it has not been an easy time for you, right? Because whenever we get the Strength card, it always implies that there's something that we need strength for. Now, it's interesting that you got the Death and Rebirth card too, because we are having that Aquarius full moon that's coming up on the 3rd of this month. And for you guys, that's tapping into your 8th house energy. 8th house energy is Scorpio energy, but it's about the death, the rebirth, the sex, all of that, right? So huge changes happening for you, Cancers, right now. And I just want you to be strong through it, because this 4 of Swords card is very much about meditation. It's about chilling. It's about taking a step back. It's about rest and relaxation. But this with the Death card too, it's implying to me that a lot of you guys have maybe been feeling really bad lately and maybe not been able to get out of bed, or like just been feeling really bad or upset or sad about something that happened, maybe something that was put, there's an end put to it, like whether it be a relationship, opportunity, or whatever, a actual loved one. If so, I'm sorry and I offer my condolences. But for what is coming to you towards the end of the month to really get these blessings, you kind of have to get moving again. Now, Death card is with the 5 of Swords. Maybe you guys could have been having an issue with a Scorpio person, or someone with Scorpio in their chart. Also, there's air sign energy here, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. but it feels like you guys have not been in contact with someone. So if this is you, it feels like there's someone that maybe you guys haven't talked to them. And now there could have been a huge argument, but it doesn't really feel like it, because with the Five of Swords, that kind of feels like, what's the point of arguing? This would be an empty argument, right? So maybe it's just that you guys haven't been in contact with someone, and I feel like you guys are feeling like you're missing them and feeling sad about it because of it, right? Some of you guys are even at the point where you're considering apologizing or coming out and having a conversation about something, because at the end of the day, you're just kind of feeling like left in the dark. I get a feeling that a lot of you guys, if you guys have stopped talking to someone or dealing with someone, you just literally miss the essence of them. You miss conversation with them, you miss laughing with them, you miss everything about them. And so this might be a hard time for you at this moment, because yeah, I just feel like there's been a loss of something, and it feels like you guys seen it coming. Now, whether you guys just allowed it to happen, or this is something that you wanted to happen or knew that you needed to happen, doesn't really matter. Your feelings, you feel away no matter what. Now, we got the Temperance card, which is clarifying the Strength card. I kind of love that, because Temperance card, that's all about healing, right? Hope and healing. It's Sagittarius energy. This is about kind of finding the flow again, getting back into you again. This is about also being guided and, being watched and all of that, right? So for some of you guys, this is having to kind of calibrate and balance out your emotions. Again, I think whatever it is that's been lost from you, for a lot of you guys, this is something that hit much harder than than you thought it was going to. This is probably something that some of you guys felt like you could let go of, and then once it was gone, it was kind of like, oh shit, wait a minute, I'm kidding, right? There's kind of that element here. There is a chance for maybe turnaround too, coming up in like November, December-ish, right? During Sagittarius season. But it just feels like this is something that it's actually going to take you a little bit of a while to get over, because I don't know, I just feel like I don't feel like you guys were expecting the loss to feel this great, whatever it was. Although you knew it was going to be something and you could see it coming, it's almost like there's this element of, oh my God, like, wait a minute, right? Because again, it feels like some of you guys are considering having a conversation with this person, or like just kind of like settling the score in some type of a way. With this Four of Swords, again, I don't know if a lot of you guys are sleeping very well, or if you're feeling very well. It feels like there's something that's heavy on the mind. This is a time, I'm telling you, where you need to be taking the time for you, making sure that when you're alone, what type of thoughts are you thinking? What type of shit are you watching? Like, really watch what you're feeding your brain and your heart and your spirit right now, because right now, with what was lost, there is a chance that you guys can go kind of on a downward spiral if you're not careful. So just be mindful and really use this time to kind of get back to you, because it feels like for a lot of you Cancers, you may have taken a bit of a loss or taken a little bit of a hit, and kind of threw you off your balance for a little bit. But what I love clarifying it is you've got the Fool card. So this is new beginnings. This is about taking a risk. This is about, and again, for a lot of you guys right now, if you've been at home and just kind of been laying around and feeling like you're kind of in this weird headspace, get moving. The quickest way to change emotion is through motion. That's what Tony Robbins always says, and he's absolutely right. So really get moving. Some of you guys might be starting new regimens that'll make you feel really good in terms of like working out or even like beauty. Also, this is a time to really kind of pack light. Whenever we get the Fool card, we can't bring the baggage of yesterday with us. So if you want a new beginning, if you want to feel better, this is you really kind of stepping out and taking the chance to do so, right? And again, I love how you've got this sun shining in this Fool card. So you got the sun and the sun, you got the sun and the Fool. Everything will be okay. I think things are being revealed to you. Again, for some of you guys, it feels like there was something that was lost upon you that I don't know that you knew it was such a big deal to you until you lost it, right? I'm hearing Janet Jackson, don't know what you got till it's gone, right? So it could be a little bit of that, but this is really a good time to rest up, get you back, get your strength back so you can go on this new journey. Whether it's going to be you, some of you guys trying to rekindle maybe a love that didn't work out, or you guys stepping out on your own and doing something completely new. Now, what you've got in your environment is Ace of Cups. So that's cool. That's a love offer for some of you. For some of you, that is just you know, it feels like it's really connected to that temperance and that death card of the going through the dark night of the soul, going through the struggle, being alone, coming through it, coming through the healing, and then you're in a better place, right? This is about you filling your cup so much so that you have overflow, to help nourish other people. Now the Hierophant card. So for some of you guys, this is like commitment that's sitting here next to you. Four of Cups. This could be something that you weren't showing interest in, and maybe now you're feeling guilty over, and now we got the Wheel of Fortune. This could be a new thing. So some of you guys might be taking this time to heal, and again, whatever it is that was lost upon you, it feels like almost you're really missing it, and some of you guys are plotting to kind of get it back and doing your own healing so that whenever you do get it back, you're in a place where you can actually commit more and fully and openly and be okay, right? Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like there's a missed opportunity with something, but there's a chance for some of you guys to get this back and to make it whole. But also, there's just a chance for something new coming in, right? Maybe some of you guys are connecting to a Taurus individual or someone with like strong Taurus energy. But with this Ace of Cups and the Hierophant card, this could be commitment. Like this is like a love commitment. So maybe this is you guys finally committing to someone, or whoever you're dealing with finally wanting to commit to you. Because whatever was lost upon you, Cancer, doesn't have to be like down to you or like your decision. This could be someone who like they dropped the ball, and so like you're just, like the roles could be reversed to where it's like, well, okay, like, and this was unfortunate. This wasn't what I wanted, but they weren't doing anything with me. Like you weren't stepping up. Hello. And so like, Queen of Wands energy is showing up here. I do love that because we are in Leo season, and that is very much, fire energy of, Leo season is about fun and about confidence and charisma and feeling good and looking good. And I want you guys to really step into that. And I don't know, the last part of Cancer season, your own season, it feels like some of you guys are really kind of just in your own caboodle, you know what I mean? And this is like a time where I think a lot of you guys will be opening up. Two of Wands, there may be trips that you are planning on taking, but this is about expansion for you guys, right? The Two of Wands person is someone who is looking to expand their outlook and expand their experience here on in the world and on Earth, right? They've already gone this route. They already know what this wand is talking about, but now they're looking at the horizon around them and they're like, yo, what next? So don't be afraid to take on that energy this month in this Leo season, because I think it'll be really, really good for you. I think part of the reason, or part of the problem that Cancers have experienced in their life is you guys are such good people and so good to those that you love. And so many times you put yourself on the back burner. And this is actually a time where there isn't a person now for you to put all your focus into. The person now to put all your focus into is you. Like this is a time to do something new, because what you've done in the past, it just did not work for you, right? And so this is you guys stepping up and doing that. And yeah, it might feel a little uncomfortable. Yeah, it might feel a little weird, but I'll tell you what, your abundance flow is going to expand, right? Make sure that you're having that abundance mindset. Make sure that you're, eagerly awaiting new beautiful opportunities to come to you. It's going to be a really good time for your money, I will say. But also with 8th house, a lot is transitioning and a lot is turning over. And, we talk about that 2nd house, that's your value stuff. And with these things coming in and out of your life right now, you're really seeing where you do place your value and what things outside of you place value in you. Come on now. Double message, double whammy. Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, right? So there's new opportunities coming here for you, especially in terms of money. So keep your eyes peeled and keep your energy tight, because if you are dabbling in this lower vibrational energy of any sort, then you can't even connect to this. You'll miss it. Messages. So there's messages coming in, right? The Page of Pentacles is a messenger. This is also a really good time for you guys to learn. The Page of Pentacles is a learner. This is someone who is into education. This might be someone who's traveling and learning about things around them. Maybe some of you guys are going back to school or picking up a trade or something. This is a really good time for that. A really, really good time for that. Yeah. Queen of Swords here. Speak up. You know, say what you want. Be very clear. You guys have been shifting in a way that I think is very uncomfortable for a lot of people, but you've been doing it. And here you are now, and it's brought you to this different place. And yeah, there's some aspects that are kind of unknown. And yeah, that's scary, but it's also exciting. And you do have new seed coming in, new opportunities for abundance. And abundance isn't just money, right? It has to do with everything, right? The types of relationships you want, the types of, you know, job you want, the type of lifestyle you want, everything, right? Okay, so abundance mindset popped out for you guys, which we love, love, love. It says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in this present moment, and it will be what you experience, right? Kind of that fake it till you make it energy, but not, you know, like just really expecting good things to happen to you. And like I said, eagerly anticipating everything, right? Because you just really don't know. And we're at a time right now where we just don't know. You just don't know. Just don't know. But just be happy with it. Be in the flow of it. Do things that make you feel good right now. You got to get out of your solemn energy if this is you, Cancer, right? Now, it says, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural, right? Remember, accepting that good things are supposed to happen to you and good things are happening to you. And whenever you feel like things are too much, remember things are happening for you, not to you, okay? So worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And so divine timing. Yeah, for some of you guys, it feels like there's a missed opportunity and maybe you guys are kind of like, oh my God, I can't let this go. So this might be the month that you guys are planning to make something for real and really set it in stone too, especially with the double Page of Pentacles here. Because those of you guys who are trying to, yeah, it feels like if you guys are going back to something, Cancer, if you are the Cancer that I'm talking to and like you're trying to revisit something, before there wasn't, it's almost like you were going with the flow energy. But then like you can only do that, like let's say in terms of relationships for so long, right? Because then someone's going to get serious or like it just gets serious, right? This feels like if this is something that you're going back to, there's going to be more structure in it or something more solidified. Is like, look, I want this, like this isn't, it's going to be something that like you can like stably like build on, right? So that's really, really good for you and that other person if this is a relationship. But regardless, you've got some really good solid shit coming in. The best thing that you can do for yourself right now is to be easy on yourself, remain, you know, in this temperance strength energy, which is all about finding flow and having gratitude and knowing that you're guided and understanding that everything is happening for you, not to you, right? As you do that, you've got these new opportunities, especially in money, and your creative juices are flowing. For those of you guys who like you make money through what you love to do through your creative, you know, passion projects, this is a really good time to dive headfirst into that. Okay, so I'm sorry. Ooh. I hope that helps you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for visiting my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And again, if you would like a personal reading, definitely reach out to me and I'll talk to you later. Bye, Cancer.